let's talk skincare tools. I have a combination of both manual tools and then also battery operated tools, and what I think of each, like what is the science between each, do I think you need it? Let's get into it. And by the way, if you don't know me, I'm a beauty product developer, so it's my job to build up beauty products behind the scenes. Right, so what shall we, okay, maybe we'll start with the most popular. This is the Medicube HR device. It has various modes, and I've seen it all over social media. So basically it is digital, so you turn it on. It's very cool. It talks to you. It also, see, it talks to you. It also has an app, and it has different modes and also levels. So for example, I mainly use booster mode, and you could also change the color depending on what benefit you want. I like red because it, you know, it promotes skin healing, and I have acne prone skin. So you could press the power button to change the intensity. Level 2, level 3, level 4, level 5, level 1. See, it just goes back, and then you could also change the modes, and you could also change the color of each mode. Microcurrent mode, derma-shot mode, air shot mode, booster mode, level 1. So let me just turn it off. Level 2. So this device, I feel like it's definitely a luxury, and for someone who is like hardcore into skincare, if you are a beginner and you're not sure if you want to commit to a device like this, I would say it's pretty expensive to, you know, like gather dust in a drawer. Like most skincare and also skincare devices, if you don't use it consistently, you're not going to see results. So I wouldn't, you know, like if you use this once a week and expect it to give you the same results as, you know, going to an esthetician for professional services once a week, then you are going to be disappointed because you're probably not going to see meaningful results that way. For this product, I used for probably 2 months straight, at least 5 minutes a day, so a full cycle, and I saw subtle improvement. So it wasn't dramatic, but when I look at myself in the mirror, I'm like, something's different. Like, I can't really put my finger on it, but I feel like my face just looks less puffy, more defined, and my face looks less dull. But it's extremely subtle. Then, you know, like I think that's what you should expect. In the same vein, we also have this one by Meditherapy, and this is just EMS with red and yellow light. So this is definitely a more affordable option. I'll put all the prices up on the screen. It looks like this, if I could open it up. So this is better for stamping because it's EMS, but if you want to, you can technically also glide, and EMS actually stimulates your muscles to tighten, so it's kind of like toning your face, versus the Medicube has various modes to help with skincare absorption. It has microcurrent, which is actually different from EMS and, you know, other things. So I would say if you're a beginner and you're kind of like going into the world of skincare devices, you don't know if you want to commit, then this is probably a better choice. But if you know that you really want to, you know, deep dive into skincare, you're a skincare enthusiast, then the Medicube might be the better choice. And then for the manual devices, so I will share the one I actually use the most at the end of the video. Dun dun dun. So this is the Skinny Confidential Ice Roller. I'm gonna be completely honest, I bought it for the aesthetics because it is pink, but it's also very heavy duty. I like how, I don't know, this whole metal rolling part is one part. I usually put it in a bowl of ice and roll my face in the morning, and I also keep this in my fridge. I like it. I understand that, like, for the custom design and everything, it's not the cheapest to make, but I think that this is very expensive for a ice roller. You could probably find more affordable options if the aesthetic part wasn't as important to you. But again, I enjoy it. I would recommend it to my friends, but I do think it is on the pricier side. Next, we have probably like the first viral skincare tool. This is a Gua Sha from Skin1004. I actually don't know if they sell this because this was gifted to me, but I like how, you know, this is thick and the edges are rounded, and really I have control on exactly what I want to do in order to help with depuffing my face and drainage. I feel like this doesn't need much explaining because everyone has seen a tool like this, but I like to, you know, go like this to really sculpt out my cheekbones, my jawline, and then also like this, and then drain it down my neck. And you could also do it on your arms as well. There's so many videos on how to use Gua Sha. And then lastly, This is just a ice, like a cooling tool by ILSO, and it has two ends. So essentially it is metal, and also it changes color when it gets cold or warm. It's supposed to like turn blue, I think, when it's, you can't really see it on the camera. But it has two ends, a smaller end and also a thicker end. So I like to use the smaller end to depuff under my eyes, and then also the larger end around my face, especially if I have like a big inflammatory pimple. This is really good for helping with that inflammation in addition to my skincare. And I just pop this in the fridge, or I have a bowl of ice, not ice water, just ice, because I don't want water getting into it, just to keep it really, really cold. So we're at the end of the video. Which tool have I been using the most? I think this is going to surprise you. Put your guesses down in the comments. Okay, are you ready? So the tool that I've actually been using the most is actually the Gua Sha. I know this is probably the most affordable, the most simple, the most accessible. It's literally everywhere. You could find it literally anywhere. And I think just because it's the fastest, I could control the speed. And then also lately, I feel like my face has gotten puffy and I just want to slim it down more. And I find that honestly, sometimes the most simple ways are the most effective. With this tool, I find that if I do it at night, even when I wake up in the morning, I still notice a difference. And maybe my skin was just super puffy and really needed this. But remember, everyone's skin responds differently, so you might be using this and you might freaking hate it. I gua sha for about 5 minutes. I just put on a podcast, or I just scroll through TikTok and I use one hand and just, you know, scrape away. I actually have a stainless steel one, and I like this one so much better because I find that if it's thicker, it's less abrasive on your skin. It feels more gentle. It doesn't feel like I'm scraping. It just feels a lot nicer. So even though stainless steel is non-porous, I got it for, you know, like, because I felt like it was the most hygienic because it's the easiest to clean, but I feel like it actually did not give me the best experience. I prefer the traditional, I don't know if this is like stone or acrylic or what it is, but it just feels more gentle on my face and I prefer it. So let me know if that's what you were expecting. If you have any additional questions on these skincare tools, always happy to answer. And here are some other videos that you might be interested in. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.